Hi, in the last episode, we mentioned that if your unit is undergoing price stagnant or is undergoing profit erosion, then probably you may want to understand how this property concept could help you. So let us take a look. We have this development where we call river sales versus riverfront residences. Both are in District 19, Hougang. River sales, they start to appreciate in the year of 2012 to 2019. Thereafter, it starts to have profit erosion and it's like almost stagnant. In the year of 2019, riverfront residences came into the market. And as that time the market is undersupplied, riverfront residences starts to increase in prices. So how does this affect next? Let us look at this scenario. River sale owners decided that they bought in 2012 and they sell in 2019. Over here, they will actually make a profit of 282,000 for a 3-bedder that they are holding. So with this profit, they decided to invest in a riverfront residences 4-bedroom in 2019, and they sold it at TOP when it is TOP in 2013. So this 4-bedroom actually gives them a profit of 690,000. So meaning that all in all, they actually earn a profit of 282 plus 690,000, a total profit of 972,000 from 2012 all the way to 2023. Let's say the buyer or the owner decided that, okay, I didn't want to sell a 3-bedroom and buy a 4-bedroom. So instead, I sell my 3-bedroom, I buy back another 3-bedroom. Can that be done? Let's see. So this owner, they decided to swap to buy another 3-bedroom in September 2019. Similarly, when they sell it in 2013, the 3-bedder, it gives them a profit of 493,000. So same thing, let's do the max. They sold their river sales and make a profit of 282. Thereafter, they swapped from a 3-bedder to a 3-bedder riverfront residences, and they make another profit of 493,000. So if we add these two up together, in total, they may make lesser, but yet they still make a total of 775,000. Let us look at another owner. Okay. So this owner, let's call it owner A. So owner A make a profit of 972,000, which we have just seen, by swapping from river sales to riverfront residences, gaining 2 profits. On the other hand, another owner B who holds river sales, they decided that they didn't want to swap. So instead, when they buy in 2019, they hold all the way until 2022 and they sell it. So when they sell, when we average out, they actually make a profit of 541,000. So if we look at these two scenarios, by swapping, this owner earns 972,000. By not swapping, he earns 541,000. So for owner A, they actually have an additional profit of close to 300,000 to 400,000 in the same timing. Let us look at another development. Commonwealth Towers appreciates its property from 2014 to 2019. And thereafter, if you can see, it starts to slice again. Profit erosion again. So in 2019, same thing, where the market is undersupplied, studying residents came into play. So what happens? This owner, what we call owner A, Commonwealth Tower owner A, they actually bought in 2014 and then they sold it in 2018, making a profit for this 2-bedder of 317,000 profit. With this profit, they decided to buy 3-bedder studying residences. And then they sold it in 2022 when it's TOP. So in this case, This trade beta actually let them gain a profit of 419,000. So similarly, for owner A, they actually profited from 2014 to 2022, a total profit of 317 plus 49, 736,000 profit in this period. So same thing. If let's say the owner doesn't want to buy a three beta, doesn't want to upgrade to a three beta, and they want to stick to selling Commonwealth Towers and buy Sterling Residences two beta. So the profit that they gain would be also a 303,000, which means that two beta to a two beta swap, they are actually holding a profit of 317 plus 303, a total profit of 620,000, which is also more than 500,000. Now let's then take a look at this one. This is the owner A, which we mentioned earlier in our previous slides. And now this is owner B. So let's recap. Owner A sold with a profit of 317 for the Commonwealth Towers. And they swapped to another Sterling Residences with 490,000. Total profit, they make 736. Whereas owner B, he decided same thing. He holds all the way from 2014. He holds all the way to 2023. Then he sells his Commonwealth Towers. So what happens? When he sells this, and look at the profit here. The highest profit is 400,000. So meaning that if this owner B holds all the way, the highest profit he could get is a 400,000 versus owner A, who actually did the swap and earned a 736,000 profit in total, which is a difference of 300,000 profit with the same period. Let's take a look at another example, Ning Residences versus Park Colonia, which is in District 13. So over here, what happens is that Ning Residences appreciates from 2016 to 2019, and then it starts to decrease and erodes, stagnant. So similarly, in 2019, where there is undersupply, Park Colonia came into the picture. And Park Colonia, due to undersupply, it keeps increasing the profit. So what happens? So if owner A bought Ning Residences in 2011 and sold it in 2019, they would have made a profit of a three beta, they could have made a profit of 243,000. And thereafter, they decided that they want to swap to Park Colonia three beta, the same three beta, using the proceeds here. So with this, and with Park Colonia TOP, in 2023, they actually sold it for 389,000. So in this case, the total profit that they can get from 2011 all the way to 2023 is a total profit of 243 plus 389, a total profit of 632,000. So owner A, which we just seen, and now owner B. Similarly, Ning Residences owner A, we just saw that the total profit by swapping he could get is 632,000. So for owner B, who decides that they want to hold all the way from 2011, and they didn't want to swap, they want to hold all the way from 2011 till when they sell in 2022, their profit is 308 highest, which average out, if we average out, is about 266,000. So if you can see, comparing owner A versus owner B, this is another close to 400,000 extra profit for owner A by doing the swapping of property. So the next question you may want to ask is, Renne, then how do we cash exit? Well, we don't really base on gambling or speculation. No gambling, no speculation, because all these two will involve what we call risk. And we do not want to have risk involved. We want to do it in a safe way. So what we did is that we always look at the demand and supply of units where the real data is. So looking at this scenario, in the pipeline in 2023, 2023 has completion of 15,000 units. And if you look at the expected completion from 2023 all the way 2024 until 2026, is decreasing. So what does this mean? If buyers doesn't have enough new launches for them to choose, would they actually swap to consider buying your resale units? And having said so, owners of resale units, would you then be able to command a higher price for your resale units to gain higher, even higher profits? Well, if you want to understand more, how does the swapping concept applies and when, at which point of time, or which type of property, or which property to look out for to be able to maximum profit, we can always have a 30 minutes chat